every community, and he's won victories that have touched our lives. A voice of reason, a record of accomplishment. Rich Daley for mayor.
Why more and more people are vacationing in health spas tonight at 10.
NBC News at this hour. I'm Tom Brokaw. New York's highest court today rejected an appeal by anti-abortion activists. They wanted to stop a man from having an abortion performed on his comatose wife. The anti-abortion forces say they will appeal. On his first visit outside the country as president, George Bush today was welcomed by Canadian Prime Minister Mulroney in Ottawa. And 3 Oklahoma University football players have been charged in the gang rape of a woman in their dormitory. I'll see you later on NBC Nightly News.
Uncle Mario, listen to me, please. There's got to be another way. I do appreciate what you're doing for me, but you got to stop. Basta, finito. Do you hear? Enough of the... Listen, Uncle Mario, I can't talk to you right now. I got to go. Bye.
Where do you got that word?
It had a rip in it, from when it fell on the vase, and I just called up to see if it could be fixed. They said there's nothing that could be done about it. It's a shame, isn't it?
Oh, let me take a look at it.
No, I don't want you to upset yourself. It was such a nice portrait. I want you to remember it how it was. I'm going to go put it out for the garbage, man. I'm sorry, Jim.
Hey, Sweet Pea, what you doing?
I'm trying to make a complete list here. We got an engraver, a florist, a caterer, a photographer. You think anybody else is necessary to a wedding?
Might want to think about a preacher. What about Father Michael?
I don't think we can get a Catholic priest to marry 2 non-Catholics with 5 marriages between them.
Hey, 4 of those are yours, darling.
Besides, I don't see how Father Michael would be able to concentrate on his work. He'd be too worried about the groom taking a powder mid-vow like you did at Julia's wedding.
Not this time. This time I'm going to make it all the way through. You may kiss the bride. Come over here.
Sonny, I've got to concentrate. I have a lot of work to do.
Well, excuse me for being romantic. I'm only the groom.
I'm sorry this isn't very romantic. Why don't you blame that on C.C. Capwell? The pressure is on. I've got to get this wedding planned before the end of next week.
Days ago, you promised the Attorney General's office a complete investigation. This morning, I call the commissioner, and he tells me there's no special task force. No, nothing.
It's been a hideous week, Mr. Driscoll. There was a death in the family of close friends of mine. It's a little child.
I don't want to appear callous here, but there are other deaths at issue. The men who died of cancer on the Capwell rigs. I thought you took this case because you felt so strongly about getting some satisfaction for those men's families.
I still feel very strongly about it.
Even though you were involved with Mason Capwell and had his child?
That has nothing to do with it.
Tell me, was the conflict of interest simply too much? Or did you just lose your nerve?
And what? Destroy my own evidence?
Could have looked the other way while someone else did. I hope not. I sincerely do. Because if you did, you're looking at the maximum sentence for conspiracy. Good day.
Don't say a word. Because I deserve every rotten thing that happens to me.
Honey, you know Cruz is going to be gone all night.
I thought he might be.
Hey, I just don't understand him leaving you alone at a time like this.
And we each have to deal with Adriana's death in our own way. You know how much time I spent in the nursery when she died?
Yes, honey.
Did you think it was unhealthy?
Well, it was painful for me to see you immersing yourself in so many reminders.
Well, all I can tell you is it's what I needed at the time.
You know, when I thought you were lost in the mountains and gone for good, I shut myself up in my den and I watched old movies of you.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. First day in school, 10th birthday party.
Oh.
Watched it over and over.
Were you alone when you did it?
Hmm?
Well, you see, sometimes you just need to grieve by yourself. Cruz needs to go off and learn to make peace with this. He has to do it his way. I have to do it mine. And if that means he has to go away, then we just have to give each other the space to do it.
How do you think he's going to feel about this Paris thing? Have you thought much about it yourself?
Yes, I have.
I think it'll be good for you. I mean, Kelly being there, you won't be isolated. You can take care of each other.
Maybe it will be nice this time. I mean, I didn't go last time, but I think it will be different. I'm going to talk to Cruz about it when he gets back.
Adriana?
When it comes to buying a laxative, I would buy Dulcolax.
Mary Goldie talks about Dulcolax.
It's predictable. It's very gentle.
Dulcolax, tablets and suppositories.
I would not use anything but Dulcolax because it works.
Mom! Hey, Mom! Look at the people left in the yard.
Look what they left me in the kitchen. Yeah, guess I know who moves in first. Mr. Clean.
Oh, Baldy himself.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Clean cleans tough dirt and grime right to the shine with no dulling film.
Do your stuff, big guy.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Well, let's start on the rest of the house.
Couldn't we just live in the kitchen?
Mr. Clean leaves nothing behind but the shine.
It hurts. Sinus pressure and headache. It really, really hurts. A painkiller alone can't stop it. A nasal decongestant alone can't stop it. Sinutab can stop it. Sinutab combines the painkiller in Tylenol with the decongestant in Sudafed to give you more than either one alone. Sinutab is the #1 sinus medicine for a good reason. It stops the pain. It stops the pain. Sinutab stops the pain.
Don't use plain petroleum jelly.
But my lips are really dry and cracked.
Use Blistex ointment. I've found it's better.
Isn't Blistex for cold sores?
Blistex also helps heal dry, cracked lips. Blistex has 3 forms of medication.
Hey, petroleum jelly doesn't.
Petroleum jelly coats, but Blistex penetrates for faster relief of dryness and stimulates healing. Only Blistex has this lip tip.
Penetrates, medicates, new lip tip. Blistex is better.
Zestfully clean.
Soap leaves a sticky film on you that won't rinse away, but Zest rinses you fully clean.
Zestfully, zestfully, zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Go or not to go, that is the question.
I think I'll pass.
Come on, Scott. How can you not be interested to find out what happened to all your classmates?
What if it turns out to be depressing, you know?
Scott, it's not your 50th reunion, babe. Very few people are going to show up looking old and decrepit only 10 years after graduation.
Why are you so anxious for me to go?
Because it's Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, so?
I can think of nothing more romantic than being escorted into your high school reunion and being introduced as your fiancé. And all the girls who had mad crushes on you in high school will eat their hearts out, and I get a watch.
That's your idea of romantic, huh?
Yeah, well, so I can't help it if I like a little glow. It's your own fault if you weren't such a prize catch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go get some juice. You want some?
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
High alumni.
Hi, can I speak with Rose Moskowitz, please?
Chip, step out. May I help you?
Yeah, my name is Celeste Napoli, and I went to high school with Rose, and I got this invitation for the reunion, and we're supposed to call and say if we're coming or not, and I'm calling to say that we're coming.
Could you hold on, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, is this Rose?
Hold on, please.
Hello? Mr. Napoli? Hello?
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 Rose?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this 55547?
Hello? Hello?
Are you still there?
Hey,
Hi.
you could scratch me off that list.
What?
You heard me. If you're going to go ahead and hook up with that total nutcase, I don't want to be there to watch.
Don't you call Sonny that.
Gina, the guy thinks he's two different guys. You check him into a rubber room, not a honeymoon suite. Oh, I could just hear the ceremony now. Do you take this man? And you'll say, I do. And then the hubby-to-be. Do you take this woman? I do. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. I do too. We all do. Don't you think that's going to be just a little confusing?
Sonny, Mason is not going to pop out for the wedding.
How do you know that? Even if he does lie low during the ceremony, how do you know he's not going to pop out later? You better book a bunk bed for the honeymoon, sweetheart. And what are you going to do for your first anniversary? Celebrate the romantic candlelight dinner for 3?
Sonny, you know I have no choice.
The hell you don't. You think you got to get married to save Brandon. For crying out loud. You could pack up the kid and leave the country.
Cece Cathwell could find me wherever I go.
Oh, okay. I can see that I can't talk to you. Maybe I could do better with one of your boyfriends. Where are they?
Sonny went out to run a few errands or something.
Oh, what do you mean he went out?
I mean, he went out to pick up the dry cleaning, to run some errands.
How long ago did he leave?
I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago.
Gina, listen to me. If he comes back, you tell him to stay put until I get back. You understand?
Sorry, but I can't help overhearing what that guy said to you.
I can't believe that the deputy attorney's people think they can talk to her like that. Please, the last thing I need is friends and relatives leaping to my defense.
Well, it sounds to me like you need somebody, maybe a lawyer, because that guy practically accused you of knowingly allowing the evidence to be stolen.
I really need to get back to my office.
I want to help investigate who stole that evidence and how, and we're going to clear your name.
You know what? I think it's a good idea if I handle this by myself.
Why? You're not protecting anyone, are you?
Yes? Well, at least I'm beginning to think that.
Is it Mason?
No, and I resent the question. Do you have a quarter? What? A quarter. 25 cents. I need to call Samantha's babysitter. She has a new babysitter, and I'd like to check on her. Thank you. I'll pay you back.
All right. What's going on?
This little mark on the inside of her arm here?
What is it?
It's like a... Well, I guess it's a birthmark. It looks like the sun. It's got a little circle with ray-like things coming out from it.
You mean those drawings we saw on the cake?
Yeah, exactly.
The truth is, heart specialists concerned about aspirin irritation recommend Ecotrin over Bayer to help prevent second heart attack. Consult your doctor about the only brand of aspirin that's safety-coated to protect your stomach. That's Ecotrin, and that's the truth.
I want something round and crisp and buttery tasting. A taste so good, nothing can take its place. It's not just any one, it's the only one. To just got what it's got. When I win a cracker, I win a red.
All kinds of chicks want beautifully clean hair. Which keeps your hair cleaner longer, conditioning with new Silkians or without. Imagine this chick was conditioned with new Silkians. This wasn't. After hours of play, this chick would stay cleaner, fluffier, more beautiful, like your hair. Because new Silkians repels up to 75% of the dirt hair can attract. Amazing. New Silkians cleaner, longer conditioners. Just hatched for beautiful hair.
Hershey's, the great American chocolate bar.
Testing. When my head really hurts, I don't care what anyone says. The only thing that counts is what works for me. Advil does. One's usually enough. But when my head's pounding, two make quick work of the pain. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Bernardo, keep up, huh? You're huffing and puffing like a steam engine.
Yeah, I've been running. I've been running all over town so I can find Mason Campbell so nobody puts a bullet through his head.
Want some espresso? You know, they don't make it as good as Luigi's, but...
No, I don't want any espresso, Uncle. We're talking about a man's life here.
Cappuccino, huh?
Look, Uncle, I know you're trying to do me a favor.
Bernardo, you asked me to do you a favor. You asked me to help. Mason Capwell is becoming a problem. Time to solve it.
I know that, Uncle. But I didn't know that the solution would be so permanent.
That's why you never became Don, my boy.
That's not why.
Also because your cousin Sal walked in on your room when you were trying to decide which pumps to wear with that red sundress.
Clothes do not make the man, Uncle.
You've got to restore the dignity to your life, Napote mio. You must put out the message that Bernardo Tagliari does not make idle threats when a man is after his woman. He does what he has to do.
It's not the way. I beg you, Uncle. Please go after him.
Oh, this I cannot do.
Please. If you love me at all.
It's because I love you and our family that I don't want you to disgrace our name. Silence now. Mason Capwell's a dead man.
Beat me here to the office.
I had to go to the bank. I got a letter saying that I was overdrawn. I still can't figure out how it happened.
That's surprising.
What? What are you laughing about?
What's 9 plus 7?
Well, 16.
You're using your finger.
I was thinking.
You always used to do that. And Mrs. What was her name?
Mrs. Walsh's. Yeah, Mrs. Walsh's class. Yeah, but she passed me, though, so shut up.
Oh, yeah. Her son was one of your best wide receivers. I can't figure that out.
Yeah, well, he was worse at math than I was, all right? I wonder what happened to Roger.
Now's your chance to find out. Did you get one of these?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got one. Are you going to go?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. How about you?
I don't know. They always turn out to be a drag, you know? Everybody running around trying to impress each other.
Yeah, but still, I'm kind of curious to see how people turned out.
Oh, yeah? Which people?
I don't know. No one in particular. I guess seeing all those familiar faces probably bring back a lot of memories.
Good ones?
Some. Gotta take the good with the bad, though, right?
Hey.
Hey, honey, did you get the bank?
Oh, yeah, everything's all straightened out, I guess.
Yes. This man's checkbook is a minefield. Were you aware that this brilliant physician cannot add or subtract?
Yeah.
I know. I took a math class with him.
All right, you two. Thank you.
So are you going to the high school reunion?
I don't know. We were just discussing that.
I think it sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, some committee has gone to all this trouble to recreate your winter prom from 10 years ago. I mean, hey, it'll be like reliving it all over again, huh?
So, Augusta left. What did she tell you?
Nothing. She said she had an appointment. What should she have told me?
She thinks I'm being unfairly persecuted.
Well, maybe she's right this time.
Maybe you don't know the whole story.
Well, I would like to. Very much. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And what I'm trying to tell you is I got myself into this. So don't you think I should get myself out of it?
Out of what?
Don't you get tired of taking care of everybody?
No, I don't. Not people that I care about, no.
Did it ever occur to you that not everyone is sitting around waiting for Mr. Fix-It to come in, waltz into their life, and repair it? I am sure there are plenty of people at the chapel that need you to do that for them. I am not one of them. So please, go be a priest and stop trying to do double duty as a cop.
You didn't seem to mind my being a cop when you needed one. You want me to mind my own business, okay? I just wish I knew what was so awful that you have to lie to me.
This is the new stuff, huh?
That's butter coffee. We made it just for you. The thing about it is it's not too sweet, not sugary, just right. You eat this all day.
Well, you can keep telling me about it while I eat.
Wow, taking advantage of me here. I'll do all the talking, you do all the eating.
It's an amazing thing. Hallmark is offering an empty little red box, an empty little cardboard box for Valentine's Day. And people are excited and they're buzzing about it. A little cardboard empty thing. 0 things are in there. No things, nothing. What a crazy world. Do we need further proof? Oh, forgot to tell you. The little red box comes connected to this cuddly bear. $3.50 with any $10 Hallmark purchase. But the box is empty. You have to fill it. Crazy world, crazy world.
I can hear your heart.
What's it saying?
It likes that you've started jogging.
Yeah?
It likes that you're eating healthier.
Anything else?
Oh, this is about me.
Oh?
It's healthy. I'm giving us promise.
Promise?
Sure. We promise because it's been proven lower in saturated fat than regular margarine and has no cholesterol.
That's good for me?
Yeah, eating foods low in saturated fat and cholesterol is good for you and your heart.
You know what else is good for me? You.
Get Promise. Get Heart Smart.
I've always loved to be best in anything I've tried, and the popcorn's been a real challenge.
Seems to me you've been doing one thing your whole life, Grandpa, and going at it pretty hard.
This popcorn was not an accident. It took years and years. Our popcorn is the lightest and fluffiest on the market.
I agree. Nice job.
How many times today have
Can I talk to you?
Well, sure, have a seat. Well, but don't sit down.
What did I just sit in?
It was, just a little barbecue sauce.
Seems like a lifetime passes between our kisses.
Do you think I could talk to you about something for a minute? I'm not sure that you're going to understand what I'm saying, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Do you think it's possible for you to promise me that you will not tell Michael how you got your hands on those memos?
Why would I want to shoot my mouth off about that?
This is important, okay? I need to know that you're not going to tell him that I was trying to protect him.
But think how honored a good father would be to know how much you love him.
This isn't about love, Mason, Sonny. Oh, God. And not the way that you think it is, anyway.
Are you sure?
He's literally put himself on the line for me more than once, and I don't really see any reason why he needs to feel guilty because I tried to repay his kindness.
All right. I won't give you away.
Whether you're with me or not, I know we're together. Nothing is
Well,
Well, wasn't that a tender little scene? What you let her in here for anyway? Sonny? Sonny? Answer me. Which one are you?
Been all roses, I know. But over and over and over together we go.
Petition for an earlier court date. They always say the docket is full. You find a way around it, or I'll get myself another lawyer. Now, I want my boy back where he belongs. He wasted too much damn time as it is. How's Eden?
I'm going over to Eden's house right now. I'm going to help her pack. There's a lot of work to do if they expect to get away by night.
I'm glad she's been receptive to the trip. I think it'll do both of them a lot of good.
Yeah, I think it'll do them a lot of good. At least they'll miss what promises to be probably one of the ugliest custody hearings in recent memory. They just lost a child. Why should they have to witness another child being torn apart piece by piece?
Sophia, for God's sake, Brandon used to be very, very happy. Here he can be again. He still calls me Dad. He loves me. Don't you understand?
You'll fix that.
The crime wasn't letting him go in the first place. And we both know who to thank for that, don't we?
Don't you put this on me.
Gina never would have gotten permanent custody of him if she couldn't blackmail you, now could she?
I didn't do anything that I thought was wrong for him or what she wanted me to do. He wanted to be with Gina.
The point is, you wouldn't have done anything if she couldn't expose you.
Am I going to have to stand trial for this for the next 50 years?
If you're going to make me serve a life sentence for my mistakes, yes.
The difference is that I try to rectify my mistakes. You compound yours by trying to cover them up, Cece. And now you are going to do terrible damage to Brandon.
No, I won't. Not if I'm careful.
Don't you understand? The time has passed. He is not just a little boy anymore. He's bonded with Gina. If you try to tear him away from her, it's going to be hell for him.
Well, my darling, sometimes we have to go through a little hell, don't we, to come out better for everybody concerned? Isn't that what you say every time you walked out on me?
It's not fair, and it has nothing to do with this.
Look, Brandon may love Gina. It doesn't mean a damn thing. Don't you read the papers? Boys and girls, they still love their parents, even though they abuse them.
Stop it! Gina has never abused him.
Maybe something not that violent. No, but it's about the same thing. The casual sex, the scheming, the lying, the lack of morals. Being that's a very good environment for a 10-year-old. The past few months, I've seen my life disintegrate in front of my face. You've left me. Mason's left me. I mean, it's house like a bloody tomb. Well, if there's one part of this broken family I can fix, then I can restore what was left and what once was, and by God, I will.
Mama. Hi. Thought you'd left. I'm sorry, I was stuck on my way. Is there anything that you need me to pack that you forgot? Oh, no. I mean, if I'm missing anything, I'll call and maybe you can send it to me.
And so, kitten, you are going to have company. Isn't that nice?
Yes, it is. We've got a lot of adjustments to make. I'm glad we're going to get to make them together. I just hope Chris feels the same way.
I tried the chap, but they said I could find you here. You busy?
No, I just was going to consult with Heather on this teenager counseling, but according to this, they're not going to be back for 15, so I'm free. How are you?
Oh, I'm walking into walls, actually.
No, it's going to take time.
Yeah, well, if Heather were here, she'd probably throw me in a straitjacket. Have you ever had a vision?
What, you mean, like a religious vision?
Any kind.
Well, yeah, there have been moments in prayer where I felt I was on a different level of awareness, but why?
I had a dream. An extremely compelling dream about the cave where my daughter was born. I just spent the night there. In my dream, certain markings had appeared on the walls of the cave that hadn't been there before, so I went there looking for these things, and they weren't there. But, Michael, something happened.
What?
I saw her. I saw my little girl. I saw her image suspended in a pool of water. It was so clear I could reach out. I felt like I wanted to pick her up. I wasn't asleep. It wasn't a dream. So what was it?
I wish I had an answer.
You think I'm losing?
No,
Listen, I realize that I want her to be alive badly enough that I might have created such an image, except that I found this directly under the image in the center of the pool.
What's the marker?
What does it look like to you?
Looks like, sun.
Well, unless my memory is playing a terrible trick on me. My daughter had a birthmark exactly like that under her arm. You think I'm making this up?
No, I don't think you're making this up. But I don't know how to interpret this.
Well, neither do I, but I need to. I don't know what to do.
Visions are very rare. And they are not sent without a purpose. It may lead somewhere.
It may lead somewhere. Dear God, wouldn't that be something?
Sunday's Mickey Mouse, Roger Rabbit, and Donald Duck. Wow. Showing you what turns on a tune.
Oh, love that.
An all-new Mickey's Valentine's Special, Sunday on Disney.
Wow. A striking abstract in a modern frame, or an impressionistic scene in pastel shades. This Sunday only at a spectacular showing by Collector's Art. You can buy oils like you see here for a fraction of those high gallery prices. Plus, over 3,000 paintings to be sold out from $14 to $39. Incredible. This Sunday only, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Arlington Heights at the Woodfield Hilton. In Oakbrook at the Marriott. In Oak Lawn at the Hilton. In Skokie at the Holiday Inn. In Homewood at the Sheraton. In Waukegan at the Ramada. In Joliet at the Holiday Inn. In Crystal Lake at the Holiday Inn. And in Maryville, Indiana at the Holiday Plaza.
What happens when drugs move to Main Street America?
Right after he was born, I had to give that little boy some heroin.
Parents and adults don't think that junior high kids are on drugs.
Yes, I too was a crack addicted.
If we can't stop drugs from coming in, what can we do to win the biggest battle of our lifetime? Pulling the plug on drugs. Our entire show on the next USA Today on TV.
Tonight at 6:30 on Channel 5.
The Colgate Plus toothbrush meets old Squarehead. At first, it was hard being the odd-looking toothbrush. But it's my dual bristle design and diamond-shaped head that helps me clean teeth and massage gums so well. And so comfortably. No Squarehead could beat that. So, my neighbor moved out, and Peggy moved in. Colgate Plus, the odd-looking, super-cleaning, comfy-feeling toothbrush.
Happy Valentine's Day from Woolworth, where you can shop and save right now on a fancy heart box of Valentine candy. 1 pound size, just $5.99. Every single box chock full of delicious chocolate. You'll also find a beautiful selection of Gibson Valentine cards, sure to please your family and friends. A gifted collection of Timex and Sharp watches. Men's and ladies' styles now 25% off. And you can register to win a giant chocolate-filled heart. All this week at Woolworth.
Is Ted Danson's new movie something to cheer about? A review tonight at 10.
And now back to the Emmy Award-winning Santa Barbara.
You want a drink?
No, thank you. It's a little early.
Come on, it's never too early for Sunny Sprocket. You pour bourbon all over your puffed wheat.
Maybe later. I promise these people some live entertainment. Each night I stumble in this bar about 5:15. Not thinking that I'll ever make it through the night alive. But in no time I always find a sympathetic ear and start running through the whiskey hiding in my beer. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really quite in the mood for singing tonight. Why don't y'all just play the jukebox?
I'm sorry, our star seems to be a little bit ill. I'm afraid we're going to be closing early tonight, so everybody drink up and we'll see you tomorrow.
Sonny, I'm glad.
Look, Bunny, why don't you just leave us alone? We're getting married and that's that.
I'm not here about the wedding.
Well, then what's the emergency?
I was just wondering, have you ever considered protection?
What?
Well, you know, you're a performer now. You know, you got a big following from singing here in the club. And, when you're in the public eye like this, you know, you gotta take precautions.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah, it's the hazard of fame. All the big ones today, they got bodyguards. Michael, Frank, Spud.
Sonny hasn't exactly been mobbed by adoring fans.
Hey, you never know. There's always the first time.
You know, if someone were to ask me which one of the two of you is crazier, it would be a dead heat. A dead heat.
Well, think about it, son.
Look, Funny, why don't you just go home? Leave us alone. We've got to talk. So, can I have this stand?
Certainly, darling. Help yourself. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm sorry I was gone so long.
You went to the cave, didn't you?
How did you know that?
Well, I was trying to explain to my father why I needed to spend so much time in the nursery, and I just kept telling him it's where you feel the presence the strongest.
Eden, listen to me. When I was in there, Adriana was there with me. I saw her.
I'm glad.
It was more than a feeling.
You know, it's really intense, isn't it? Because it hurts so much. But it's so nice that it hurts, you know, because then you know that you really do feel her. And that you aren't just mourning nothing. I missed you.
I wished you were there so much, I can't tell you.
Listen, I came to a decision while you were gone.
Yeah?
I know it might come as sort of a shock.
What?
Well, my father was talking about how Kelly's going to Paris and that we should go along with her. And at first I didn't even want to think about it, but then the more that I did think about it, it seemed to be very comforting.
What, that you should go to Paris?
Well, we should go to Paris. I mean, I have a lot of good memories there, but I think it would be good for you and me.
Well, when would we leave?
Tonight? Now, I know it seems sort of crazy. I do know that. It's just that if we didn't go now, we'd make up all these excuses why we shouldn't go, and then we'd end up being trapped here.
But what about Chip? We would just leave him with my mother indefinitely or something?
Well, I just feel so used up right now. I don't have anything to give him, and I mean, that's going to change. But I think it'll change sooner if I get away from here. I mean, you understand that, don't you?
Yeah, I understand that.
What? Please be honest.
Oh, darling. I'm sorry. I just don't think I can go with you. At least not now.
All because of Chip?
No, it's more than that. I feel compelled to be here right now. I don't think I should ignore the feeling. Maybe you and Kelly could go ahead and I'll catch up with you later.
How much later?
I don't know.
I need to go away. You need to stay. It's really strange.
I know, I'm sorry. There are no rules about how we have to get through this yet.
I just don't know how, if I feel this way, how long I'm be able to stay away from you.
Baby, now Don't lose it if you can't. I mean, if it doesn't work out, I'll come and see you, or you'll come back, or something. I'm really sorry. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it either, but I really think I better try.
Static Cling can make you feel like this. What's your solution? Static Guard. Static Guard eliminates static cling instantly, completely. Get Static Guard. It's your best solution for static cling.
I rarely take pills for pain.
Kent Cottom suffers from minor muscle pain.
Aspercreme really works for me. I just rub in Aspercreme and it works without any odor. I can always rely on Aspercreme.
Rub in Aspercreme for fast pain relief without aspirin or odor.
This itchy rash needs special treatment. Maximum strength cortisone 5, with the medicine doctors recommend most, gets under the itch for soothing relief and help in healing. See? The rash is gone. Use cortisone 5 with the medicine doctors recommend most.
Clear as water. Clean and Clear conditioner from Revlon. Look, most conditioners appear greasy and heavy in water. Look again. What you can't see is what laboratory research proves. Clean and Clear leaves less to weigh hair down. Fabulous body. Incredible shine. Clean and Clear conditioner and shampoo from Revlon. Now Clean and Clear introduces Super Whole Spritz with benefits that are crystal clear.
Sam started running. Not marathons, but he is taking his health more seriously. And so am I. I buy more fruit and skip the cookie aisle, and I've switched from mayonnaise to Miracle Whip salad dressing. It has 36% less fat, 30% fewer calories than mayonnaise, even low cholesterol. Plus, Miracle Whip has that tangy zip, and Sam takes that seriously, too.
Make a change for the better to Miracle Whip.
Lens Crafters took 42 minutes to do my glasses.
Lens Crafters crafts your quality glasses in about an hour by putting the whole lab right in the store, so you can see better, faster, in about an hour.
Lens Crafters. Check your yellow pages or call 1-800-522-LENS.
I don't know how we managed before you started handling all that insurance stuff. Paperwork is endless, isn't it?
Actually, this isn't really insurance related. It's kind of a questionnaire that they sent in the invitation to the reunion.
Oh, yeah? What kind of questions are they asking?
Oh, usual stuff, you know. Did you go to college? Where? Did you graduate? Did you go to graduate school? Degrees, awards, fellowships? What kind of jobs have you held? Seem to be coming up with a lot of blanks right now.
Well, maybe in business, but not in work. I mean, modeling's got to be a lot more glamorous than the jobs the other people are going to be putting down.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, come on.
It's not like you, Scotty. I mean, you're going to put doctor down on the questionnaire. You have so much to be proud of. You worked so hard. I mean, everybody knew you were going to be something in high school, and now you are. It's great.
Well, that's because you gave me a lot of confidence back in those days.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Really?
Even when I almost flunked math, you made me feel like I could do anything. Man, it's amazing the things that come up when one little invitation to a reunion comes along, huh?
Now, I don't understand why we had to come back here. This is the only place Driscoll hasn't bugged.
Julia, the man is serious about putting the screws to you when he finds out you allowed Mason to get the memos. He's not going to show you any mercy.
Tell me something I don't know.
The question is, when are you going to admit to him that Mason blackmailed you?
Never.
Did you see how upset Michael was today? If he finds out that he caused all this trouble, he's going to die. He'll absolutely die.
Well, he's not going to find out because I'm not going to tell Driscoll anything.
You don't think he's going to find out? Julia, how anxious are you to go to jail?
At least there I won't have to lie to anyone. And I won't have to hurt any more people just because they're trying to help me.
I'm beginning to think jail is the only place I can go to get any peace of mind.
You know, I can understand you letting her go for a day or two. How can you go off and let her be 1,000 miles or so away from you? I mean, that wasn't the point of my suggestion.
I know it wasn't, Mr. C, and I wouldn't consider it if it weren't for the fact that Kelly is going to be there with her.
Why don't you at least help her get settled, then come back here if you have to come back here at all?
Because there are things I have to do here right now. There are loose ends with this situation that I need to explain to myself. I think Eden understands that, so that's the way it's going to be. Hi. The rest of the bags are in the car, so I guess we're all set.
Walk you to the car.
Me too.
That's what he said.
Well, are we sure about this?
I don't know, but it's not like we can't change our mind if we don't like it, right?
Got a nice minty taste to it. That's good.
Can you say that about your liquid antacid? If not, taste New Tums Liquid.
It has a nice taste to it. It's delicious. Some say the best.
New Tums Liquid. It works, and it really tastes good.
Many people need to cut down on salt for better health.
Instead of salt, use great-tasting Mrs. Dash with 14 natural herbs and spices. Use Mrs. Dash on every dish for zesty, savory flavor. For better health, instead of salt, try Mrs. Dash.
Overblown hair.
Needs hot oil help.
Overstyled hair.
Needs hot oil help. 1 minute, once a week, and VO5 Hot Oil's heat-activated conditioners make hair look this lustrous.
Got overworked hair?
Get help.
Alberto VO5 Hot Oil.
If your carpet isn't DuPont Stainmaster, you may have less protection from stains. Less protection from wear. In short, you may have a lot less carpet than you bargained for. Instead of settling for less, get DuPont Certified Stainmaster. The advantages will grow on you. It's not a Stainmaster carpet if it doesn't say DuPont.
The pain was awful. I hurt all over. The doctor said nothing was broken. He gave me a different medicine. It's in these little yellow pills. Nuprin. Got rid of that pain. Know what else? It works great on my tough headaches.
Nuprin. It's not aspirin, not Tylenol. It's ibuprofen. 2 Nuprin stop headaches better than extra-strength Tylenol.
And Nuprin's gentler on my stomach than aspirin.
Nuprin. Little, yellow, different, better.
It even worked on my worst pain. I need something for my sore throat.
Here's a cough drop.
Why take a cough drop for a sore throat? Try Sucrets, the sore throat specialist. Sucrets has the medicine hexylresorcinol. Cough drops don't.
Sucrets.
For sore throat relief, get Sucrets, the sore throat specialist.
Tonight, a special milestone Miami Vice 100th episode.
Not exactly father of the year.
As Crockett tries to reconcile with a troubled son.
Dad, you haven't been around.
We need to spend more time together. Something on a regular basis.
To grab you by the heart.
I love you. You know that?
Miami Vice, followed by an all-new unsubbed mystery tonight.
Job. He looks so natural.
He looks like a week-old English muffin.
I mean, for a dead guy.
He always was a dead guy, Bunny.
Huh?
I mean, compared to you. And he never had your flair. Your joy for life. Miss Sonny was like somebody out of a black and white Swedish movie, if you know what I mean. Bunny, I've been waiting so long for the chance to confess to you how I really feel. The way I felt for a long time. Burning.
Yearning.
Churning.
Can't think of a
word that rhymes.
Learning. Burning, churning. Company.
Rest in peace. You two are enough to make a dead man lose his lunch. Let go of her, meatball, or I'll turn your face into marinara sauce.
Hey, was that an ethnic slur? Hey, you're of course. Corpses don't make ethnic slurs. They didn't even make any noise. Didn't they teach you that in the afterlife?
I'll show you afterlife. Unhand that woman.
Do something, Bunny.
Uncle Mario, do something.
Stop!
Uncle Mario can't help you now.
Why not?
He's not in this nightmare. Look around.
Nightmare, I was kind of enjoying it till you showed up. Listen, you don't understand. Uncle Mario took out a contract. He hired somebody.
No. You killed me, Bunny. Now I'm gonna make you wish you were dead.
Why don't you just come here and stay here? I'm trying to save your stupid life. At least you could do is cooperate.
Why we're nicknamed Boomer. Forgot about that, babe.
My friends used to call me that.
Yeah? What about Celeste? Did she used to call you Boomer?
No, she didn't call me Boomer. And don't you get any ideas either.
So, did you decide to go?
You know, I feel like I've been talking about this dumb reunion ever since I got up this morning. Can we not talk about it anymore, please? And better yet, let's not talk about anything.
Okay.
I feel like all of a sudden I'm holding a live cobra. What's going on?
I'm sorry, I just thought I saw something.
What? Where?
In the fireplace, right over there.
What? Jay just finished it today.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought.
Well, he said everything was set to go. I was just about to light our first fire.
I know, but look at... What is that big...
Spot. The one that's spreading even as we speak.
Yeah, babe, that's the one.
Oh, that's great. It's spam. There's a leak someplace.
So what does that mean?
Nothing. Oh, nothing at all. It just means that Jed has to knock down all the walls and find out where it is.
But he just put the walls up.
Yeah. Ain't home ownership grand?
Scott Clark decides to rebuild his dream house, but his dream house has other ideas.
No, it's just a few minor little kinks. No big deal. Tell you what. Why don't we plan to get married the day after we finish the house?
Why not? I think it's sweet when 80-year-old people decide to tie the knot.
You hate me for making us buy this money pit, don't you?
How could I hate anyone who let people call him boomers?
Yeah, you're so funny.
I think it's finally starting to hit me.
What?
How difficult this is going to be.
Well, you were the one who said we should give it a chance.
Yeah, well, it made sense when I said it. Does it still?
Actually, the only thing that really makes sense is that I love you. And I want you to do what you feel is right.
We'll see each other again soon.
Yeah.
Estella, it's just, there's stuff in my mind that I can't talk about yet. I can't even think about it too well, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's in your eyes. It's hope. It scares me a little.
Scares me a little, too.
I think about you every day.
I think about you.
Well, do we have anything else to say?
There will be a time. when we'll be whole again, you know.
I love you too.
Remember that creamy taste you waited for? Remember it again with Weight Watchers' grand collection. Made the old-fashioned way with real milk, cream, chocolate, and fruits. Creamy taste. The way you remember. Weight Watchers. This is living.
Introducing the first water-rinsable cold cream. New Difference from Noxzema. Difference is different. It deep cleans and removes makeup. But unlike ordinary cold creams, Difference simply rinses away with water, leaving soft, cleaner skin. So you can be the beautiful woman you are underneath it all. New Difference from Noxzema, the first water-rinsable cold cream. The rinse makes the difference.
There's nothing like waking up to my fresh-baked cinnamon rolls.
Oh, that's Papa Fresh dough.
Hot cinnamon rolls. I can see them rising in the oven.
Oh, that's cinnamon. I see nothing in it. Oh, that's Papa Fresh dough.
Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
Oh, I can taste them.
Papa Fresh dough.
There's a tradition of generosity at great country inns. That's why now you get more of what you like in every Country Inn brand rice dish. More cheese in every Country Inn cheese dish. Taste the Swiss in our asparagus au gratin. Even more vegetables in our vegetable dishes. More broccoli in our broccoli almondine. Tasty, delicious. Bring home the generous taste of Country Inn. Now, more cheese, more vegetables.
Cool days always remind me of my mother's cinnamon bread. Maybe that's why I like the creamy cinnamon taste of Cafe Vienna so much. Or maybe I like it just because I like it. General Foods International Coffees.
I'm Tom Brokaw. From world events to events closer to home, NBC Nightly News covers the stories that affect you and your family most. For news that matters, turn to NBC Nightly News.
I'm Ron Majors. The big political story today is indictments for fraud in connection with the gathering of political petitions, indictments against 3 present employees of Richard Daley's Cook County State's Attorney's Office and 1 former employee of that office. We'll have a look at that story and the political impact of it all when you join us right here at 4 o'clock.
Breathtaking, extraordinary, marvelously rich. You've got it coming to you. Inheritance by Judith Michael. Now in paperback from Pocketbooks.
The 91st Psalm tells us that he has given his angels charge over us to keep us in all of our ways. And this month, for your love gift to support Christian television, we have a beautiful gold-plated angel pin for your support of Christian television. So write to us today to TBN, Post Office Box A, Santa Ana, California, 92711. Thank you, and God bless you.
This is TBN, the Trinity Broadcasting Network.
Are you all right? Yeah.
I wonder if Leon's here today.
I don't know.
You know, I only have so much idle chit-chat in me, and I really don't feel like making idiotic observations all through dinner while you sit there and nod.
I didn't realize that's what I've been doing.
all day long. Sorry. Does that mean we're not going to talk about it?
No, it means I don't know what to say.
Well, how about the situation between Laurie and me is worse than ever?
I left her, Dave. There wasn't anything else for me to do.
There's something special happening in your town if you just take time to find it. It's called volunteering, and it's happening everywhere there's a neighbor with a need, and someone like yourself who wants to help. It might be helping some handicapped children in youth centers, or working with senior citizens, perhaps in retirement homes. The Disabled American Veterans encourages you to be a volunteer. Simply look under social services in your local yellow pages and find an organization that's right for you. And what do all these people get in return for volunteering? Do you really have to ask? This appeal comes from the Disabled American Veterans, where volunteering is a way of life.